The girl was about to open a can of food to eat, but as soon as she opened it, 5 tiny people each only 1 centimeter tall crawled out. What shocked her even more was that these little people could actually talk. She quickly took them to her bedroom and made new clothes for each of them based on their looks. She even built a cozy little wooden house for them to sleep in. The next day, when she came home from school, she noticed that one of the tiny people was missing. Just as she was about to head out to look for him, her younger brother walked in. It didn't take long for him to discover their secret, so the siblings decided to search for the missing little guy together. They eventually found out that a dog had picked him up in its mouth. Once she saw he was safe, the sister finally relaxed, but her brother still wasn't happy. It turned out their parents wouldn't let him go to the concert he really wanted to see, unless he scored over 90 on his test. Hearing that, the tiny people decided to help him pass. On the day of the exam, the boy secretly brought them to school. With their help, he finished the whole test in just 5 minutes. When the grades came out, he surprisingly got a perfect score. That immediately made the teacher suspicious, so she arranged a special test just for him to see if he had cheated. During the test, the teacher kept her eyes locked on him, but the boy still easily answered every question. The teacher stared at the paper in disbelief, and pulled out a few upper grade tests for him to try. To her surprise, he scored perfectly on every one of them. Even then, she still wasn't convinced, so she wrote a system of linear equations on the board, but the boy solved it without any trouble. Only then did the teacher finally believe he was a genius. But in reality, he wasn't a genius at all. The tiny people hiding inside his sleeves were whispering the answers to him. Soon, his name was added to the school's honor board, and his parents finally agreed to let him go see his favorite singer. So, would you want to have little helpers like these?